Hello everyone, this is our fourth example in user defined function, and this particular problem is given and we need to find the output of this particular given problem. So let's start. System start execution of the program from main function. That means first of all system allocate a memory block for the main function. Now inside this block system will allocate memory for variable int and initialized with value 75. Now next one more variable is declared inside this memory block and the variable name is b and it is not initialized with any value. That means initial value in this case will be garbage. Now the next instruction is b equal to get a. That means get is a function, user defined function. This is the prototype of this particular function and this is the definition of this particular function. Now that means from this particular main block the control of program execution now switch to a function with name get and the argument we passed as a. That means the value of a. What is the value of a in main is 75. That means here the argument will be 75. Now what happened? Now control come out from this main function and enter into a new block. From here control come to the definition of the get function and create a new block for the function get and the argument is received by the variable int x. Now look at here, what is the argument? Argument is 75. Now this 75 will received by the variable x inside the function get. Now inside the get function a new variable is declared with name x and this variable will initialized with the argument that is 75. Clear? Now after now control or get function receive the argument and enter inside the definition of the get function. Now look at here it encounter one pre-increment operation. So what system will do? System will increment the value of x. So the value of x will become 76. Now the next instruction inside the get function is return statement, but inside the return statement it is not specified the value directly. It is given an expression. That means system first evaluate this particular expression, after that whatever value it get, that value will return to the called function. Clear? So in this get function the next instruction is return and then one expression is x equal to CSE plus x. Now what happened? Now look at here one more function call is there. This CSE is our second user defined function in the given program and here the definition of the CSE function. That means now from this particular point the control of program execution come to this particular function definition, but before come to this particular function definition, CSE function definition, system need to evaluate this particular expression given in the argument. Now look at here, this is again a pre-instruction. That means what will be the function call? Looks here the function call will be CSE, argument is x, and along with this here one pre-increment operation is there. That means x equal to x plus 1 is there. That means this pre-instruction will evaluate first, after that the updated value will take by the CSE function and then control passed to the function definition. That means first increment the value of the variable x, so the value of variable x will become 77 inside get function, and then now the argument becomes CSE 77, and then it goes to the, and then control comes to this CSE function with parameter 77. Now inside this CSE function, CSE, the argument again received by the variable, by another variable x. Now inside the CSE function, the parameter is 77. This parameter is received by the variable x. That means inside this CSE function, one memory block will create for the variable x, and then the parameter is stored in the variable 77, in the variable x. Now after receiving the parameter, control of program execution enter inside the function definition, and inside the function definition the instruction is x plus plus. Look, here it is a post increment, and this is an independent instruction. That means system directly update the value of x. So the value of x becomes 78. Now from the inside this CSE function, the next instruction is return x. That means from here, return x. The value of x is 78. That means now the control of program execution come back to the calling function. That means here, and what will be the return value? The return value is 78. Now in this particular return instruction, after getting the returned value from this CSE function, this particular instruction will become return x equal to 78. Now what happened? What system will do? System will take this 70, the return value, and store it in the variable x. That means inside this x, inside this get function, the variable x will update it with new value 78. Now here this is an assignment operator, and this assignment operator will return the stored value. Whatever value it stored in the memory, it will return that particular value. That means this particular return statement will become return 78, and all these things happen inside the get function. Now in get function, the expression given with the return statement is evaluated, and the final result obtained is 78. Now control of program execution from get function to jump to the calling position. That means inside the main function, and the instruction is this one, with return value is 78. Now in this main function, this particular instruction becomes b equal to 78. That means this 78 will be stored inside b. Now previous value in b is a garbage value. Now new value is 78. Now this 78 is stored inside the variable b. Now we are in the main function, and inside the main function the execution of this get function is completed. Now what is the next instruction? Next instruction is printf, this one, and we are in the main function. Now inside main function the result will be b equal to, so b equal to %d, the value of b. What is the value of b? The value of b in main function is 78, so it will display 78, and this is the final output of this particular given program. Clear? Now one important point for this particular program. Look, from main function we call the get function. That means along with this memory instance for main function, a new instance is created for the get function. Now from this get function definition we call the function CSE. That means one more memory instance will create for the function CSE. That means in this particular program execution, when the system will execute this particular program, at that time three memory instance will exist in the memory in certain point of time. In certain point of time when system will execute this particular CSE function, at that time in memory this particular instance is present, this particular instance is also present, and this particular instance is also present. Clear? So in this particular case, when we have two or more function called sequence, in sequence, at that time for all the functions we have memory instances. Clear? While system execute that particular given program. Clear? So that's it for this class. See you soon in our next class. Thank you.